A hard-fought game. I mean, you took your hat to Houston. They made one more play at the end than we did. Those guys have been winners, for a number of years, and watching them, and they made the last play at the end of our game, which is a winning play. And that's what basketball is like. And I've been on both sides of that, and it's always tough. I'm proud of our guys. I thought we battled. I thought we fought as well as they did. I thought both teams were competing at a high level, and that's what you want to see, in great competition. And like I said, proud of our guys for the effort and the energy they put out there. We just didn't close as well, and I thought they did. They made the play at the end that they needed to make.
With 3 seconds left, obviously, Juwan Roberts was able to make the move to get to the basket. What did you want your team to do defensively, and did you see that?
Well, I wanted to make sure that, we made it difficult for him to catch, and then we need to guard. We knew he was a possibility to go to because they've been going to him a lot in the second half. And I think, we have a young guy on him. And so the young guy was young. You have a freshman on him because of the length and size, because Robert scores the ball over so many, guys, like-sized guys. We put length on top of him, just got to make it more difficult. And I thought Mustafa he went for the ball instead of just playing position defense and staying behind him. And that gave Robertson an angle just to take off and go. Not just inexperience. The only way you can gain that type of experience is to be in those moments in a game like that, to learn from it. And he'll grow from that experience. Now, we ought to live with it. It's tough. But it's something that, he will get better because he was in that position. And now I think he'll understand exactly what he should do if he sees it again.
Coach, you guys went down to the final possession. You mentioned before they played the hearts out. In a heartbreaking loss like this, how do you build back the confidence? How do you guys respond from here?
We have to regroup. We'll talk about that tomorrow when we get together and as a team and start figuring out, okay, how do we, move forward, what we have to do to continue to improve. I mean, we have a lot of games to play, a lot of season, a lot of things to play for. We have to make sure that we regroup and then we respond by what we learn from this game. That's going to be our goal.
Coach, as far as shooting for Houston, 16 field goal or 3-point field goal attempts. They usually average around 21 per game. What was your idea going in on how to not only defend the three but limit the catch?
Well, we were trying to just guard them hard. We were just trying to guard hard. We weren't trying to, take away certain things. Our biggest thing was to guard hard, play our defense that we normally play every night. And I thought that's what the mindset that we went into the game to do, and I thought that's what we were attempting to do most of the game. They missed some threes. They probably missed some open threes. I mean, all those things contribute, but our guys just followed our game plan and just played UCF basketball. We played our hearts out and played our style.
Coach, obviously it wasn't the outcome that you wanted, but this is a team with a lot of new faces and a lot of guys who haven't played consistently at the Power 4 level. How would you characterize the maturation process of your team and just the growth overall up to this point?
This team is definitely growing. We're getting better. I mean, sometimes the record doesn't always show it, but I see improvement in our guys. I see, just in practice how we're getting better in those areas. Guys are becoming closer as teammates. All the things that you want to see happen this time of year, I see happening with our group. We're getting closer, we're getting more connected. Guys are understanding our system better, and you're right. I mean, you have 11 new guys out there trying to put together, and you're playing the top 10 team in the nation. And I thought our guys gave a great effort. I thought we gave a great effort. I thought both teams fought their hearts out.
Houston came into the day leading the country in scoring defense and field goal defense. What did you like about what you guys were able to accomplish in the half-court set on offense?
Well, they're just such a good defensive team. They know where they're supposed to be defensively. Everybody knows their assignments. They rotate. They play with a sense of urgency. They do a really good job. And so, for us, they make it difficult for your offense. They really do. And so what we want to do is try to move the basketball, share it, search out a great shot when we could search out a great shot. That was our ultimate goal, which is move the basketball to search out a great shot. And we tried to play that way. And they make it very difficult for you to ever get you don't get very many great shots against them. But that's the goal, is to search it out and work together as a team to try to create offense.
Coach, you have a 40-point game from Keyshawn out in Tempe. Today he goes 2 for 12, 2 of 6 from the free throw line. What did you notice with Keyshawn between both games, and what do you say to him after a game like tonight?
Well, Keyshawn he's a great player, and these are one of those nights where there's a heavy emphasis on him. You have 40 points. People have a heavy emphasis on you. There's a awareness of where you are all the time on the court, obviously. And so they put a great effort toward, making sure they could contain him. And that was good. They did a good job of that. And I think it opened some other things up for us that we were able to get done. But, you know, Keyshawn, he's old enough player to bounce back from that. He understands, you know, what he, what he did as far as, the night, against Arizona State, and then compared to what he did against Houston. And it's a learning process for him. I mean, it's not like he's a senior. He's still, finding some things out too as he continues to mature as a player. So I'm really, really proud of what he's done for us this whole season, and I'm proud of what he did for us tonight. I mean, just think he puts us up one, even though he wasn't having, a typical Keyshawn night. He still makes a great play at the end of the game and gives us a 1-point lead. So, he's been terrific.
Coach, at the end, 1.1 left, you had 2 tries to inbounds. Is it frustrating as a coach to not get that into somebody's hands?
Definitely. They did a good job. They put a real tall, athletic guy on the ball. They put their best athlete on the ball with really long arms, and he's jumping and going mad. And you got to time it just right to get that ball off, or you're going to throw it to the moon, I think is which we did when we hit the scoreboard. Because you're throwing it over top of somebody who's very, very long. Most teams would put a big on the ball like that. And that's kind of suffocated us a little bit. And so it made it difficult to inbound it. But yeah, it's frustrating, absolutely. We have to do a better job of figuring out how to get it in there better. But you give them credit for putting somebody long, athletic, and who's really active on the ball.
2 more, I'm gonna go Steven and then Matt here.
Coach, offensively, Mustafa had maybe his best game as a night. What did you like from his game, especially in that first half?
I just liked his energy. He had missed all week. He didn't practice up until yesterday because he had been sick. And so for him to come out and, I was worried, would he have the endurance, stamina to be able to go in a game like this? And I thought he fought through it, and I thought he gave us a great effort. So I was really proud of his overall activity.
Johnny, Jalen wasn't on the bench or wasn't on the floor. What is his status going forward?
Still day to day. He's still day to day. I don't really, know what the timetable would be other than what we've been saying. And so we just all kind of wait and see, and that's all I can do.
Last one from Shane here.
Coach, road wins are your resume builders. You got 2 good ones in the conference, and next opportunity is at Iowa State. Can you just fill us in on what you think of that?
Well, I'll say another great team. TJ does a great job with his group as well. They're playing some phenomenal basketball, and I haven't seen them yet, so I'm looking forward to start scouting them. But I know they're a great team. I know it'll be an amazing environment up there. I've heard really good things about their environment. Like our environment today, I thought was amazing. I thought, I've gone through a number of places in this conference, and our environment has been just as challenging, I think, for teams as the environments that we've gone into, and that's a good feeling that we know when people come here, they're going to be treated like we get treated when we go on the road. So, hats off to our students, hats off to our community here in Orlando. I'm really proud and and pleased with everyone's commitment to coming out and backing us up.
All right, thank you, everybody.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.